Good wishes to all. Today's class we are going to discuss about how to install the cost accounting system. A costing system is an established set of procedures, rules, cost records, etc. for the purpose of achieving specified objective at minimum cost. It forms the basis for future operations. All types of concerns cannot adapt a single system because the nature or operations, objectives, size, etc. They all differ from one concern to another concern. So all the organizations cannot adapt the same methodology or same system of cost accounting. There is no ready-made principles. It is tailor-made. If any organization they just want to install, they can, because usually we know very big concerns only they used to have their own cost accounting system, because cost accounting installation is a costly process. If any organization wants to install the cost accounting system in their concern, some points should be noted. They are requisites of good costing system, steps necessary to install the system, problems or practical difficulties in installing a costing system, steps to be adapted to overcome practical difficulties. All these four major categories has some subtopics. We will discuss one by one. First one, the essential requisites of good costing system. Under the essential requirements, a good costing system should be simple. The cost accounting system should be simple to operate and easily understandable to the employees. Such a system shall make the persons involved in its operations not to confuse and clear their doubt. Second one, flexibility and adaptability. The cost accounting system should be flexible to adopt new requirements based on changes occurring in the enterprise due to external conditions. The costing system must be flexible to accommodate the changing conditions and situations if any happens in future. It must provide scope for the incorporation of changes due to expansion, diversification, contraction, etc. of the operation. The third essential requirement is called comparability. The costing should facilitate comparison over a period of time. It should provide comparable data. Comparison is normally between the figures of two or more periods of the same concern, or between the figures of two concerns during the same period. Fourth one, it should be economical. The cost accounting should be maintained with minimum cost. The cost of operating the department should be comparatively less than the benefits arrived out of it. In other words, it should justify the cost of operation through resultant benefits. So, the system should be operated with least cost. Next requirement is called promptness. An ideal costing system is one which provides cost data in an analytical form to the management. So, all the departments of a factory must analyze and record the relevant items of cost promptly, so as to provide cost information on a regular basis to various levels of management. This helps in checking up the progress of the business on a regular basis. Next requisite is called periodical preparation of accounts. In order to facilitate the comparison of results frequently, it is desirable to prepare accounts periodically. Constant comparison of actual result with standard result enables to spot out areas of inefficiency. This can be set right by taking remedial measures. Next one is reconciliation with financial accounts. The system of cost accounts must be capable of reconciling with financial accounts so as to check accuracy of both the system of accounts. That means reconciliation of cost accounting with financial accounting is to be facilitated to reveal the reasons for difference in profits. Next requirement is called suitability to the enterprise, because we know we already discussed the nature, size, objective and operations, everything is different from one organization to another organization. So the costing accounting system should be suitable to the firm. Before accepting a cost system, the nature, requirement, size, condition of the business, etc. must be carefully considered in such a manner to suit the relevant of firm. The system must be capable of prompt and accurate reporting to different levels of management according to their requirements. Minimum changes to the existing one. While introducing a costing system, it may cause minimum disturbance to the existing set of business. So, the existing system of authority and responsibility delegation should not be disturbed. Changes in the organizational setup should be minimum possible. Next, minimum clerical work. Minimum clerical work in the sense, the clerical work like filling up of forms by workers and foreman should be minimum possible. See, for an example, in financial accounting, maintenance of accounts is the only work of an accountant, but in cost accounting system it is the work of all the people, those who are involving in the process. See, for an example, you can take if you want to control labor cost, if you want to track the labor records, every labor, their entry as well as exit, their working time, their idle time as well as their rest period, everything should be recorded. So it must be reduced. If all the laborers are engaging with these work, definitely it will time consuming and it will affect their nature of work. Another example you can take storekeeper. The storekeeper role is the very basic. His nature is to receive the goods as well as to maintain the records. Whenever he receives the goods as well as whenever he issues the goods, he should record, and at the same time you should have an eye on the stock to be maintained and stock maintenance, everything is there. So besides this, he need to maintain the accounts also. So it should be minimum. If he concentrate more to maintain this clerical work, it will affect his original nature. So minimum clerical work should be assumed by the workers in a good accounting system. Next, simplicity of forms and standardization. The forms used as a part of cost accounting system. For an example, in labor cost means whenever you are receiving materials, you need to get the you need to maintain the materials receipt, its order number and a voucher, everything. A labor card means they are punching reports, daily attendance. Likewise, many forms we should maintain. So the forms used as part of the costing system should be minimum in number and it should be standardized. So we should follow the standard format and it is simple to operate by the personnel so that required information can be obtained in time. Next, effective material control and wage system. The system relating to purchase, receiving, inspection, storage and issue of materials should be effective. There must be a proper procedure for recording the time spent on different jobs by workers for the payment of wages. So a systematic method of wage system will help in control of labor costs, and a systematic method of material system will help in control the material cost. So the cost of material forms and labor cost consumes more time. So an efficient system of control on these aspects are more required. Next, timeliness. The system must be capable of providing appropriate information timely so that decisions relating to cost control can be taken without any delay. External factors. The costing system should provide scope for the compliance of statutory and legal requirements like cost auditing, cost accounting rules, etc. So, the cost accounting system should ensure compliance of statutory and legal requirements like a cost audit, cost accounting rules, etc. Then, well-defined cost accountants' responsibilities. The work of the cost accountant under a good system of costing must be clearly defined as regards to his duties and responsibilities to the firm. This will enable improving the efficiency of the cost accountant. So these are all the essential requirements of a good costing system. At last, we can conclude when a decision to install a cost system is taken into the concern, it should be so designed as to serve the purpose of the particular concern, and it should be useful in accordance with the objective of costing, and it should be flexible enough to adapt itself to the changing conditions. Thank you.